Good morning.
As you can see, it's a little bit chilly this morning. I, for one, want my sunshine back. I liked the rain last night, and I can have rain every night, but I want the sunshine in the day.
Well, it's August the 17th, 16th, something like that. And
17th, I think.
yeah, my vlogs are not quite in real time. It takes me a long time to put them together. But this glorious summer spell came to an end, and we needed a rain. But yeah, it feels a bit cold this morning. I put my gloves on and...
I've still got my shorts and t-shirt on, I'm hopeful.
Yeah. So today we're leaving Glascote, where we've been for 2 nights. Got a day in Birmingham yesterday.
Day in Birmingham, Tamworth the day before.
Yeah, Tamworth. We've had a good look around, we've had a nice time. We're heading off to Bodymoor Heath. I've got to meet loads of family up there because my family's originally from the Midlands. We're meeting people Thursday and Friday, and we'll probably stop at the pub tonight, Wednesday.
A pub that his great-granddad.
My great-granddad with family history, he was well known as a narrowboater, taking coal from here, Glascote, down to Watford, and he regularly used to disappear in drunken sessions at that pub, leaving the others to do the work. But hey, right, we're going to crack on?
Crack on.
So we're approaching Top Lock, we're moored just above this, and there's a hive of activity going on. I wondered if the lock was closed. I walked down and had a look. No, it's just a load of workers, CRT, tidying, cleaning, de-weeding, checking, and it looks like there's a woman coming up to make our life easier. So we're going to moor on the right, sort it all out. So on the right here, a little marina, or wharf, I think it's probably a better word. Tamworth Cruising Club, so nice old boats in there. But we better get ready for the lock. So it's a real hive of activity here. You can hear guys clearing out the weeds, pointing. Well done. Activity galore. Making it look very nice. And that lady on the right is coming up. And so I'll leave that one straight into the next one. Easy peasy. Nice houses, nice canal side view. That's Glascote top lock done, lock number 2, here's lock number 1. And this chap opening the gate's coming up, so not only did we get into an empty lock, he's done the lock for us because he's coming up this one. So we've left that lock, and it's great now we can shut the gates after us. That bloke's going to take his boat in, so we did those in double quick time, both locks ready and waiting. So this is bridge 73C, pretty well straight after the locks. And there's a cruising club on the left. Is it Tamworth Cruising Club, Linda?
No, that wasn't Tamworth Cruising Club, we just went past on the bridge, that must have been.
Yeah, that's the opposite side, because we're going the opposite way to the book. So what's this? Tamworth Cruising Club, and it looks from a distance like when you look under the bridge there's all boats blocking the canal, but of course we're going slightly off to the right. And being the sad geek I was hoping to see a train come over the top. Seems to be underneath, you wait. There we are, it's a Tamworth Cruising Club, TCC. And as soon as we pass there, we can crack on a bit. We can blast it up to 3, maybe 4 miles an hour after we've got through the bridge and past all the moorings. So we're on an aqueduct over the River Tame, isn't it?
Tame, T-A-M-E.
T-A-M-E. And that is quite a big river. It's bigger than it looked on the map.
And it looked like a little tiny one on the map.
Didn't look that big at all, did it, on the map?
No.
So it'd be nice to see what it's like from underneath. As you can see, it's quite narrow, it's just narrow boat size. Very pleasant. And at the end here, there seems to be a World War II pillbox. fight off the enemy. They're littered all around the countryside. I wonder if somebody was stationed there, or it was just for emergencies. Who knows? So we're getting some water at Faisley Junction. We followed the old guidebook, didn't we?
Yes, only the guidebook is a little bit out of date. The
So-
facilities were not at Fields Wharf. They're just past Bridge 76 is water, and hopefully there's Elsa
Yeah.
and that up top.
So we came through Bridge 77 and we went straight on up there following the guidebook, and we got to the wharf and it says absolutely no facilities, go back.
And a very kind gentleman told me, oh, they used to be here, but they moved them.
Yeah, he was moored opposite, wasn't he? So this is Faisley Junction. We're going to go through in a bit. Watling Street Bridge. Watling Street's the old A5, the Roman Road. Cool. What's this? What wondrous view in front of my eyes.
Rubbish sack.
It is Linda. And what I love most, cup of tea.
In daytime.
So that bridge right back there is the Birmingham and Faisley, well, the Faisley Junction, and we're now on the Birmingham and Faisley Canal. Off to Curdworth, the Dog and Doublet pub. So we're going to the end of here to Curdworth, and then we think we'll probably turn around and head slowly back south, taking the Ashby Canal and other things as we go. And
Lemon cake.
some cake. Thank you, Linda, you're an absolute star.
Yes, I know. I know I am.
Well, you cannot beat a cup of tea on a boat while pottering along. Oh, it's nice and cake too. That is a really nice cup of tea.
Oh, it is. I made it for you with love. It's spitting it this time.
What are you playing at, you wallyhead? So this is the first bridge for a bit. It's been quite featureless canal, picturesque, don't get me wrong,
There
nice
it is.
countryside. And this is Drayton Brick Bridge. I love the little hatch in the side. And I must admit, I've seen them before, but I'm not sure what they're for. Unless that's where the stop lock planks are kept for closing off the lock in the event of a breach. I've got a feeling it might be that. Anyway, after the bridge, as you can see, some smashing countryside, despite the sort of grim looking weather.
Very nice. Comfortable weather.
Yeah, it's really picturesque.
There is a great big RSPB nature reserve just around the corner.
Is that the Kingsbury one?
No, it's Fisher's Mill. Just
Oh.
like that.
And again, it's like round our way, isn't it? There's lots of quarrying been round here, and they, rather than just leave them, they've all filled them up with water and made gorgeous water parks. I've been to Kingsbury Water Park a few times, Mum and
Well,
Dad.
we're going back there
Um,
when we go turn round and come
At
back.
Curdworth, yeah. So that'd be nice. Have a look. We might have a chance to have a walk around. So this place is Fisher's Mill, and as we said, there's nature reserves. And although it's not the best of views, you can just see some water over there, some water over there. That's where the nature reserves are, and it goes for quite a long way.
RSPB nature reserve it is.
RSPB, yeah, Royal Society for Protection of
There's
Birds.
water.
So we're on the first of the Curdworth flight of locks. There's 11, and we're going up to the 4 of them, stopping at the Dog and Doublet Bodymoor Heath. Then we'll do the next 7 tomorrow, meet some family members up there as well. So, bit cold, but hopefully we can, when we've moored up, we're going to cycle to have a look at a stately home or a hall or something nearby. So, not so much cruising today, but plenty of excitement going on. Unlike the Averson ones, this is filling pretty quickly. Nice if we're all like this. So we're leaving the lock, and there is a swing bridge I don't think that's still in use, as you can see. Kingsbury Swivel Bridge, not even a swing bridge. Well, if you want to drive over that into there, yeah, not going to happen. I wonder when that was last used. A long time ago. Linda's shutting the lock, and she'll join me on here for the next one, which is a few hundred yards away. So we're entering the second lock. Well, we're approaching it. Unfortunately, a boat came out and just shut the lock gates after them, despite us coming down waving at them. Bit rude. They were hire boaters. I'm not slagging hire boaters off, perhaps I just didn't know. Anyway, we'll have to go and undo the gates again now. So that's going into the second lock. Wasn't much water in it, as we expected. Get my lovely lady wife to shut the door, the gate. So Linda's shutting the gate. Job done. Oh yeah, now it's job done. It's filling up nice and quick. Nice view of the canal. The next lock's after that bridge, shortly after that bridge. We're quite near Bodymoor Heath now, where we're going. That's the second lock done. Okay. Linda's saying that the paddle won't go all the way down. That probably is all the way down, Linda. Looks down. I will. So here we are, Bodymoor Heath Bridge. And locks just after the next bridge, just up there. That's the third lock. We might moor after the third or after the fourth. Nice quiet back garden onto the canal. So Cheetle's Farm Bridge, lovely old name. The lock was pretty well empty, as I suspected, so Linda just had to open the lock gate, and that was about it really. Some good names. Cheetle's Farm Bridge. So we're in this lock now. You can see the next one ahead, not far at all. So that's the third lock, lock 9, because they go the other way, 11, 10, 9. And there's the Dog and Doublet pub, where I'm meeting some relatives tomorrow. And just up on the left after it is some great mooring hoops for lot, and it's a lovely pub for tonight. So that's going to be our cruising done for the day. We've done about 3.5 hours, I think. But that's perfect place to meet family and have something to eat tonight. So we've got ourselves a nice mooring spot. Behind me there is the Dog and Doublet pub, and there's some lovely mooring here with mooring rings. So we stopped here, and Linda's just getting lunch together. She had some bread in the oven while we were coming through the locks, so perfect really. Tea, lunch, pub up the road, staying here for the night. Well, where are we now?
Middleton Hall. We just cycled here from the Dog and Doublet.
Yeah, we're going to have a look around Middleton Hall. Lovely cycle. The weather's not brilliant, but hey, we're enjoying ourselves.
Yep.
So let's go and look at this wonderful
place.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
This is a lovely room in Middleton Hall. Absolutely smashing. It's a really lovely house, all kinds of different eras, built over 600 years pretty much. Excellent stuff. Sir Hugh Willoughby, he fought for Henry VIII. So there he is, Sir Hugh Willoughby. So look at the other rooms.
The John Ray building.
What a lovely place. That bed's a bit little.
It's a double bed.
It's bigger than ours on the boat.
And guess what? It's a string bed.
Yeah, proper string at the bottom.
It's lovely. And in here...
Oh look, they've got an ensuite with a toilet.
You're joking.
Well, with a pot,
Oh.
but chambermaid. It's interesting about two great naturalists. Francis Willoughby, I suppose to pronounce that, and John Ray. And they planned to catalogue and order the whole of nature. Now Willoughby was doing the animals and Ray the plants. Willoughby died, but he left Ray some money in his will, £60 a year, enough to live on, and he dedicated the rest of his life to building this wonderful compendium of all the different trees and birds and stuff.
That's interesting.
He went on to lay the foundations of taxonomy, the science of the classification of species which endure to this day. First to give a precise definition of the term species and to group them into families, and the first to call the study of plants botany. Well, there you go. What an interesting place we've come to.
And the first scientific book on the subject was written in this room.
Wow.
1666 and 1676, or between 1666 and 1760.
Thank you, Linda.
1670. I read it there.
This is a pretty amazing building. If you come this way, folks, come to Middleton Hall. And this stone building, built in 1285, oldest remaining building on the estate. The oldest domesticated building in Warwickshire. Wow, that is some age. What a beautiful room. It really is a tremendous room.
You can tell that was another room totally on top. A, because there's a door into it, but B, you can see where the rafters, the floorboards would have gone.
Yeah, so that was like the...
You can see on here where...
Like a hall, wasn't it? Like a big room.
Yeah.
How nice.
Wow, really lovely. I like this.
So there's the kitchen. Kitchen with a great big fire. Linda's looking at Mrs. Beaton's cookbook.
I got one of those. I'm not quite as old as that one, but
So-
it is
So it's good.
brilliant. It's a very old one and very useful.
Old mangle.
Good upstairs. This is brilliant. Really lovely.
So Aston Villa training ground.
Look why you're riding that.
I'm watching, my friend. Seems to be quite a few fans here. Come to see the Villa. That's their training ground. One of the other entrances. That's where these cars are all coming from. And we're cycling home before the deluge hits. Because it's going to chuck it down in just a minute. Absolutely blackening up. Your tyre's okay, Linda, so far? Linda got a flat tyre, came out to that, so I blew it up temporary. I think that'll get a bit softer, but it'll be fine. Good morning, folks.
Just been shot. Been shot. Good morning.
Not sure what's going on up there. We are at Dog and Doublet there,
Yeah, in Bodymoor
and
Heath.
we had a lovely meal out last night. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
A couple of glasses of vino as well.
And so it's been a really pleasant. We're going to carry on our Curdworth Locks today. But I hope you've enjoyed what I've done so far. And if you have, you know what to do.
Press like.
And subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers!
Bye.